first, when Break My Soul, because that's her first single off of the album, when Break My Soul first came out, you know, we talked about it a little bit because that's around the time Drake dropped Honestly Nevermind. And
should have kept that in there.
Don't do that to Drake. Don't do that to Drake, okay? Let him experiment as much as he wants. Everybody be talking about Drake and telling him, oh, he needs to try different things. And as soon as he tries something different, he should have kept it.
I ain't never said that to Drake.
So anyway, so I was thinking that maybe it wasn't going to be a full dance album. Maybe it's going to be like dance and then a little bit of R&B and everything like that. When the album dropped, I was a little upset because it was leaked. So it messed with my girls' sales for the first week. They ended up selling the album in some city in France like 2 days before the release date.
Oh man!
And I was a little upset because it's kind of like the repeat of the 4 album. Mm-hmm. The 4 album was completely leaked. Like I remember even listening to it while it was leaked. So like it was bad. Like my sis sales were really bad for the first week for 4. And most Beyonce fans, well not most, but a lot of Beyonce fans would say that that's one of their favorite albums from her. So
it was a good album too.
4 was a solid album. So when Renaissance Act 1 dropped, of course I'm going to listen to it. You know, like I said, founding member here.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to, of course I'm going to go into any new album that I've never heard before with open ears, open heart, open mind. And I was enjoying it. I did enjoy it. On the second listen, anytime I listen to the album the second time around, I try to listen to the flow of the album on top of what they're actually saying.
Yeah.
She's definitely trying to pander for the LGBTQ plus, but at the same time, I kind of feel like she's always been for the LGBTQ plus because her music has always been like for everyone.
You know, when you're in that area that she's in, you know, she is this generation's Barbara Streisand, this generation's Diana Ross, you know, so that's par for the course when you're in that.
Yeah.
Donna Summers, you know, that
Donna
one.
Summers. It's so funny because I was playing a song off of her album. I can't remember exactly which song it was, but my mom was like, Beyonce thinks she's Donna Summers. And I was like, and then it dawned on me how history repeats itself.
Absolutely.
All trends are going to repeat itself, you know.
Yep.
When everybody is so upset with this dance sound, but her sound is more like a mix between dance, R&B, and Afro beats. Like the music isn't like one sound. It's like a mixture of all of those sounds. And I like it. The album in a whole, I wouldn't say is one of her better albums. For a different album is good.
Mm-hmm.
But there are some skippables. There hasn't been like, I haven't listened to it since I first listened to it from front to back with no skips.
Yeah.
The songs that I really like, I really feel like she needs to like release them, make some bomb ass videos behind it. The Break My Soul has gone so far. I'm pretty sure she already knew it was going. She's Beyonce. She knew it was going to blow up. You know.
Yeah. They had the signs already.
Yeah, and now she has a remix out. I don't know if you've seen that.
No,
yet,
I didn't.
But there's a remix. Yeah, she has a remix. She's shouting out all of the Black women throughout history that's been doing the damn thing. She shout out Riri. She shout out Aaliyah, Nina Simone. So many women. Kelly Rowland, of course. You know she's going to shout out her girl Kelly.
Did she shout out Kelis though?
Okay, so
I had to be messy for a moment. I'm sorry.
Kelis fucked up the bag. Let's just keep it real. Okay? Kelis, like you were saying in the last episode, she signed a deal that she had no idea what was going on.
Facts.
And at that time, we were not educated on what it took to be a star. We didn't have the education that money had to be paid for the studio, money had to be paid for concerts, and the money that they were giving the artists was technically to take care of all of that.
Yeah,
you know. So she signs this deal. Basically, when she signs this deal, yes, even though she created the art, and this is what I feel like a lot of people are failing to realize when it comes to business. Yes, she created the art. Yes, those were her lyrics. Yes, she came up with it on her own. But she sold it.
Yep.
Without the realization that she sold it. Now here we are 20 years later. I'm pretty sure she knows she'd made a horrible decision to just sell off all the rights to the music.
Yeah.
You know. But the same token, if another artist can find something to add to their art and still decide to give you writing credits, because she did. Beyonce did give her writing credits in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But then you get online and start doing all this shit. And that's another thing that I don't understand. You tell people that, oh, you had my number, you could have called me. Why you ain't called them then? If you so upset, why are you coming to us? Why are you coming to the internet about
Now,
this?
I do know her and Pharrell may have already had these conversations. So, in her mind, her real ire was for Pharrell in all of this. I think Beyonce is just a loose end kind of. You know how you go on a rant and then you be like, and you mother.
Him and Chad are definitely on the writing credits because I seen it. I was definitely one of those people that was buying the CDs back in the day.
Oh yeah, I definitely. Yeah, I miss
I miss that.
Bring the booklets back, man.
Bring the booklets back. I want the lyrics. I want everybody that was on the album. I want all the instrumentalists listed. I want all of that.
I need it all.
I want to know. I want to know the producer, the audio engineer that was on it. I need everything. Okay, who wrote it? Everybody that wrote it. Everything. You know.
Facts.
So, Kelis just really, she fucked up the bag. Unfortunately, she really fucked up the bag. And then the one time when I looked at it as, and this might be a biased opinion because, like I said, I'm part of the Beehive. I looked at it as she was paying homage to her and wanted to surprise her with it. Because one thing Beyonce is she's not somebody that just talks about every single move she does.
Yeah.
You know? And at the end of the day, it was no longer her song.
And you got facts right there.
Like, everybody's so upset about, oh, it's supposed to be the principle, the morals behind it. Do we know that business has nothing to do with principle? Do we not know that business has nothing to do with morals?
It does not. And even though I did argue that point, like, I understand it I get it from Kelis's side of things, especially when it's not a requirement. And I think that's what we're missing here. It's not a requirement that Beyonce hits her up. It's more of a customary thing. Like if you use a Patti LaBelle song and Patti LaBelle didn't own her music, your ass is still calling Patti LaBelle to let her know, hey, I'm using your song. Thank you for making it. So I can understand that. Because let's just be real here. Even though we might not look at it as such, Kelis is a legendary artist at this point. Because even on her Spotify,
like, no,
even on her
even
on her Spotify streams, her songs does very, very well. All right, Space Gang, that's our show for today.
Did we miss anything? Let us know in the comments below or wherever you're listening to us.
Do us a favor and head over to www.thebkspadeshow.com. That's space with a Z. Where you can get all the blogs, the audio, the video, and some really cool merch.
And if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, leave us that 5-star rating, and YouTube. Like, comment, share, and subscribe
to the BK Spadez Show, where society meets pop culture. I am your host, the BK Spadez, here with my very lovely co-host,
Novacaine, baby.
All right, Spadez Gang, thanks for tuning in.